Our mission is to recycle as much flexible packaging as we possibly can to help our environment. And we find ourselves as the industry leader, but with that comes a lot of responsibility. Unfortunately, flexible plastics that are not able to be recycled or never make it to the recycling process end up in litter. Oftentimes you'll see that on the side of roads, or more often than not, they may end up in landfills. We want to be able to collect as much of those films as possible and create a resin that we can use time and time again.
It's really important for us to be up and running on a regular basis. It takes a lot of runtime for us to be able to produce at the quantities that we need to.
Operations before implementing Augury were reactive. We would have to guess if something was going wrong. We would have to listen to noises to verify if something was going wrong. Then when something went down, then we'd have to shut down the plant.
Machine health touches every one of Circulus's core values. Machine health creates an environment of predictability, reliability. It really hits home on our safety aspect of our business, where you're not putting people in unneeded situations.
I think one of the great things about the Augury tool is that it's given us the ability to not feel like we're flying blind all the time.
Working with the Augury team, they're all experts at what they do and what they monitor. So having their input just facilitates the conversation, facilitates our learning.
The PCU main drive motor, it's a large motor. It's a 450 horsepower motor, and we started to detect a failure in it, a bearing failure. We checked with our supplier, who is from Europe, and they did not have a spare motor on hand. It was going to be 9 months to order one. The fact that they're able to get some data that allows them to go out and look at something very early in the failure stage is very beneficial. We calculated that the cost of the downtime and repair of that motor would have been about $2.4 million to our bottom line at that facility.
Augury has given us the ability to be a more predictive maintenance, right? Where we see what's coming down the line. We can plan our resources, our plans, our safety plans.
Before Augury was in place, our average uptime was around 65 to 70%. Today we run 85 to 90%. I think we're just scratching the surface on what we can do together.
How do we expand the system? How do we implement it in a wider range so that we can see better performance across the board?
We're going to be able to not only compare our machines across our sites, but we're also going to be able to share best practices. If we are able to do that and understand our systems even better across sites, then guess what? Our uptime is going to go up. So I think it's huge.
A lot of times employees go to work and they don't really know what their value is. We want them to be proud of the products that they see on the shelves, knowing that our material is in that.
You know, I've spent 35 years in the plastic industry, and now for the first time in my career, I'm part of the circular economy, where we're keeping material out of the landfill.